Hello friend, in this video I am going to discuss few important questions for Android interviews. Okay, so what are the questions? Let me show you, and you should try to answer all the questions because these questions are very important and it may they ask in interviews. So first question is when to use abstract and when to use interface. Okay, while you are making any applications, so many time we use interface and abstract also. So when to use abstract and when to use interface, that is one of the questions. Okay, so you need to find the answer for that. And another is, second question is, can be instantiate abstract class? If yes or no, give reason. So like instantiate means like you can create object for abstract class or not. If not, then why? There will be a reason why. If yes, then why? There will be a reason something. And then how has map work internally? Because in has map like we having keys and value pairs. So once you adding data, so how it's inserting data and how the key differentiating between the key and values, so how it's work, just go through that. uh, I'll give all the questions in the comment, so you can easily copy and you can search for that. And then explain the launch mode. There will be a 4 launch modes are there, like single top, single instance. So that kind you need to explain all the and with the examples. Okay, and how can you say that MBVM is loose couple and other are tight couple? Because many times we say that we have read MBVM is loose couple compared to the MBC and MBP. So how can you say that MBVM is loose couple? What are the reason for that? Just go through that and understand why we called MBVM is loose couple. Okay, and you have might use the live data, mutable live data. So there is two method in the live data. One is a set value and another is a post value. When to use set value and when to use post value. Okay, suppose something you wanted to run in foreground, something you wanted to run in background. So when we can go with set value and when we can go with post value. Okay, and then seventh question is how to do database migration with room or SQLite anything. So how you can do, suppose you have created one table. Okay, and in that table you wanted you have name, roll number and class. In future you wanted to add the college name or any other information. How you can do that? Okay, what is a sealed class in Kotlin? That is simple. And why we are called coroutine is lightweight thread? Why? There will be some reason to call coroutines are lightweight thread. So just find the answer and write the singleton classes in Java. Okay, because in Kotlin it's easy to write the singleton class because we need to use only one keyword, the object. Okay. Then in Java we need to write some set of code. Just go through that and understand. 11th question is, in suppose you having one list of data. Okay, in card view you having list of data, like you are getting some 100 100 items are in that list, but in every items you having some information like first name is there, last name is there and many more is there. Okay, suddenly from the backend they have updated first list, last name. Okay, so while you are doing pull to refresh, in that you need to update only the last name. How can you achieve? Because currently we having so many different adapter like diffutil. So I think you can go with the diff util and understand what are the uses of diff util adapter. Okay, and then the 12th question is, you have created one note making application. Okay, see, like you have created one application, okay, and you have login with the Gmail account, okay, and then inside, for saving the note, you have created one database. Either you are using Room or either you are using the SQLite, but I have login with one mail, okay. In that Gmail I have made 3-4 the note, okay. Then I have logged out, and again I came back and I have login with different Gmail, and then I have goes inside. Then what, you should not see the first mail notes, okay. So basically the thing is, you have to create different table for different user. How can you achieve that? Just do it, think it, and try to solve that. And the third question is, create a function. The function should return 3 data type. See, you mostly what we can do, we are writing any function and suppose we are returning anything. So one at a time we are returning only one thing. Suppose you wanted to return integer, you are returning only integer. Suppose you wanted a string, you are returning only string. And if it is a boolean, you are just returning only a boolean. But I wanted to one single method, it should return 3 of them. The method should return integer, string and boolean, 3 one at a time. How can do that? Okay, just think it and try to solve all the questions. Thank you so much for the watching this video.